Hello all and welcome to another pickups video. And what have I got for you in today's pickups video? Well, I've got for you three bundles that I bought off eBay, and they're all 360 bundles. Yes, so plenty of 360 goodness in this video. So I'm going to be showing you them in order that I got them chronologically. So they're actually going to be shown to you not only in size but also in value, because I've really learnt to sort of up my eBay game during this lockdown period. So they get progressively better in this video as we go along, as well as more games in each bundle. So let's crack on with bundle number one, which was a buy it now bundle of just 3 games. And the first game that I've got here is Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, under the classics label, the bestseller award, all that sort of stuff on it. Do think it's really cool that it's got that there on the front. I like that as well. So there we go, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, and it does come with the world's thinnest manual, a great condition disc as well. Now, this in CEX, they sell it for £1. I'll give you trade-in for 30p and cash of just 10p for this one. Okay, the second game in this, which is just a 3-game bundle, was Fable 3. And this one also, again, a nice and complete inbox with manual. Fantastic condition as well. Everything is in there. That is just great condition all round for Fable 3. Now, CEX sell Fable 3 for £2.50. They will give you trade of £1, and they will give you cash for 60 pence. So yes, that is Fable 3. And then the last one from this first bundle of just 3 games, Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor. And this one, again, I don't think it actually meant to come with a manual to start with, but it's got the extra little bits of paperwork that were in there, so that's nice as well. Great condition disc too. And Shadow of Mordor in CEX is a £4 game where they'll give you trading of £1.60, and they will give you cash of just £1. So the total trade that all I've got from them was £2.90, and their total sale price for this is £7.50. Now, for this 3-game bundle, I had it at a buy it now, and the buy it now I paid £5 plus £1.83 postage, making a grand total of £6.83 for the 3 games. Now, if I was to trade them all in, that would be a loss of £3.93. However, if I was to buy them all, that would be a saving of just 67 pence. So it's a little bit of a saving, but I don't mind. All 3 are going to go in the collection, so to save a little bit of money, they're going to go in the collection is all good with me. And bear in mind, that's assuming I can find them all in store and that CX don't put any postage charge on them, which is obviously £1.95 per game. So that's the first bundle. Say I did all right. I made a small saving on what I would have paid for them, but as I say, as we go on, I do up my game. Now, the second bundle that I've got is 8 games. And this one, yeah, I did get a bit more value out of this as well. So let's get the first game out of the way because it's nothing special. Yeah, in the bundle, there was a FIFA game. Now, FIFA games at CEX, they are so well. This FIFA 09 game in CEX is just a 50p game where they will not take in for trade at all. No cash, no trading value, no nothing at all. But to be honest with you, it's a nice complete in-box copy of the game. So that is game number 1 of 8 in bundle 2. Game number 2 in bundle 2 is Battlefield 3. Now, I do have Battlefield 3, but I have the limited edition, and this is the standard edition, so I don't know if I'm going to keep this as a variant or not. But it is nice and complete, both disc, great condition, all your extra little bits of paperwork there. I don't know if it's meant to have an outright manual with this one or not, but we've got all the other little bits of paperwork in there as well. So yeah, that's just a nice complete copy of the, I say original Battlefield 3, the non-limited edition version of Battlefield 3, which I don't have. Now, this in CX is also a 50p game, but they will actually give you cash of a penny. I wish it was a pound, and trade of a penny. So it's something. So yeah, those are the 2 that pretty much, especially nothing special. But up next, they start to get better as we go on in bundle 2, and the third game in bundle 2 is Rage. Now, CEX will sell this for £1. They will give you trading of 30p, and they will give you cash of just 10 pence. So yes, Rage, this is the normal edition. I think I've got the Anarchy edition in my collection. However, I think I also have this as a box variant as well, so this will be either sale or trade. But fantastic condition manual there, absolutely stunning condition. So yeah, good copy of the game, so I'll be able to sort of pass that on some way, somehow. Okay, bringing up the halfway mark, and game number 4 in this bundle of 8. Army of Two 40th Day. Now, I do have this game. I have this exact copy of it, so this is literally a repeat for me. And Army of Two the 40th Day is a £2 game in CEX. They will give you trading value of 80 pence and they'll give you cash of 50p. So, yeah, lovely condition of the manual. As I say, any of these games that actually are repeats, I will be checking for condition upgrades, basically. I mean, a lot of manuals have stickers where they've been at game at some point in their past and then had a sticker stuck on the front, where they've been pre-owned at game, that is, and extra bits of paperwork. So if that was meant to be in Army of 240th Day and my copy hasn't got it, that will be going in my copy to complete it because extra bits of paperwork. However, this case is an EA case, so I might check my case to make sure that the case is an EA case as well, like just a general condition upgrade, because this is in fantastic condition as well. So yeah, £2 game, 80p trading with cash for 50 pence for Army of 240th Day. Okay, so the next game I will be upgrading my copy of, because my copy of Tomb Raider Underworld is the classics with the grey border and the grey case, which I really don't like that classics version of the games that they make them in. Anyway, Tomb Raider Underworld is a £4 game with a £1.60 trade in and a cash trade of £1. So yep, £4 is what they would sell it for. Lovely copy of the game. I love it when they do little things like this on the front of the case and that. As I say, it's a proper upgrade for the one that I've got, especially with an absolutely minty manual. I guess the seller that I bought these off of probably bought a lot of these from new, because there's no stickers on, there's no markings, and they're just well looked after as well. Discs are all in fantastic condition. I've been through them all. They really looked after their stuff. So upgrade for me, Tomb Raider Underworld. Okay, so next up, I think this one is in the wrong case after saying all that. And I say that because Dead Island Game of the Year editions, this classics type variant with what I call the grey block here rather than the big grey border, I believe came in green cases, so I think this might need a new case because I think that colouring of the case is wrong. Anyway, it says Dead Island Game of the Year edition. Now, CX sell it for £1.50. They give you trading credit of 40p and they give you cash of just 20p. But this is the Game of the Year edition. I know it's the normal edition of this is £1 sale, 30p trade and 10p for cash. So you get a little bit more for the Game of the Year edition. I only have a standard edition, so I may keep this as it's the Game of the Year edition, but I will need to put it in a green case. So the FIFA 09 I've got there, yeah, I think you're going to be a donor for this, mate. But yeah, everything's in there as well. Again, great condition manual, and there we go, fantastic condition disc as well. So it's been good, really well looked after as well, even though it potentially might be in the wrong box. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that. Okay, the last two games are going into the collection, and the last game is the game that actually really makes it worthwhile, especially when you hear what I have paid for this lot. Okay, so next up, BioShock Infinite, the only BioShock game I believe I'm missing in my collection. Again, look at that manual. That is crisp, fresh off the print. Nice reversible cover there as well. Fantastic condition disc. So, if I was to buy this from CEX, BioShock Infinite is a £2 game. They will give you trading credit of 80p and they will give you cash for 50 pence. So, but I need it, so this one is definitely going in the collection and I can finally play BioShock Infinite at some point. Now, let's say this last one, when I saw this in the bundle, it made it worth buying alone when you hear what I paid for it. And that last game is Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. So why does it make it worth this? Well, Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2 is a £10 game in CX. They will give you trading credit of 6 and they will give you cash of £4. And again, great condition manual. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. So I don't have it as well, so it was great to get it for the price that I got. Everything is in there. An absolute minter. Absolutely brilliant. Well pleased with that. And the reason why I'm pleased with that is because I caught it pretty much as soon as it was listed. I just got a little bit lucky. The seller had it at buy now for all 8 games, a £5 plus £2.95 postage, making a grand total of all 8 games for £7.95. So that's less than £1 a game, and the CEX sale price for all 8 games is £21.50. They will give you trade-in value of £9.91. They give you cash trading value of £6.31. So yeah, I could make cash on the bundle, but I could make a trade profit on the bundle of £1.96, and I was to buy all of the games from CEX, I would have saved myself £13.55, and that's assuming they had them all in store. Obviously, that is no postage charge per game, which is obviously £1.95 as mentioned. So this one game makes that total bundle an absolute steal. But in my eyes, I've topped this. This last bundle is absolutely amazing. This last bundle is 12 games. 12 games, but this was an auction. The other two have been bought now. This one is an auction. So let's whisk through the 12 games, and as per last bundle, we will just start with one that's not worth anything at all, really. Yes, one of the 12 games was Formula 1 2010. However, this one might actually be a condition upgrade for me. Now, anyway, before we go into the condition, CX sell this for 50p, but they will give you trading of a penny for cash and a penny for trade credit. So it's something, I suppose. But yeah, it's only a 50p game CX. Now, I do have this, and I bought it from new, but I might swap it if mine hasn't got this sticker on the front. And the condition upgrade shouldn't be necessary, so it might just be just a swap, because this one again is in fantastic condition, absolutely fresh off the print manual. It's a great copy of the game. It's almost a shame to use it as a case donor, which may happen if mine's got that sticker on the front. But there we go. Yeah, just a 50p game, I say, with 1p all round for trade in credit. So that was game 1 of 12, and the next one, you think, yeah, just a FIFA. I've got this one. FIFA 17 was part of the bundle. I've got up to 17 with a couple of easy ones missing, which I'll fill in at some point. But I've got 17. And I paid $2.99 for my 17 about 18 months ago. However, this was included in the bundle. Now, CEX sell FIFA 17 for £15. They give you trade in for 9, and they'll give you cash for £6. Now, mine come from a cash converters, so might need a condition upgrade, and it might be just a swap for me But no paperwork in it. I think mine actually does. So there is some paperwork missing from inside. But the case might be an upgrade. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The last 3 games that I'm going to show you from this bundle absolutely sell it alone and for what I paid for it. But we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, next up is the first of 2 Forza games. It had Forza Motorsport 2 in it. And only on Xbox 360. Now, Forza Motorsport 2 in CX is a £3 game with £1.20 traded and 70p for cash. And again, everything's in there. Nice condition manual. Yeah, it's got stickers to come off the front, which is a shame because this is proper glossy and fresh off the print. They're going to ruin it by sticking a sticker on their game. Damn you. But there we go, an absolutely fantastic condition of copy of the game. Now, I do have this, so this will be traded in, no doubt, plus checking for potential condition upgrades first. However, the next one I do have, but I don't have this basic version of it. There is sort of a classics edition, which is basically an all-in bundle. But this is just the standard edition of Forza Motorsport 3. Now, this is actually cheaper than Forza Motorsport 2. It's a £2.50 game in CX, £1 for trade-in, and 60p for cash. But again, everything is in there. So this might be kept as a variant. I was going to say everything is in there. Fantastic condition as well. Absolutely amazing. So, yeah. Forza Motorsport 3, as I say, it's a variant, so I may keep it. Now, the next game in this bundle I do have, and that is Apache Air Assault. I believe I bought my copy at the London Game Market about a year ago for £3. But anyway, this one in CX is a £4 game, £1.60 trade-in, £1 for cash. Everything's in there, and as I say, I do have it. Maybe check for condition upgrade, because again, fantastic condition manual. But yeah, I mean, great game, to be honest with you. Great game. And yeah, will be traded in, perhaps sold. I don't know yet, because I do actually have that one. Okay, next up is another sort of aviation game, I suppose, but we're in planes this time. Another game that I have, I picked my copy up at a charity shop for 50p, and this is Il to Sturmovik Birds of Prey. I think that's how it's all pronounced. Now, this is also a £4 game with £1.60 trade-in and £1 for cash. Again, everything's in there. It's got a sticker on the front of the manual, so I'm not sure it'll be a condition upgrade, but this will either be traded in or sold on, because again, I already have it. One I've been after for a while is up next. So this one is going in the collection. That is Terraria. This is also a £4 game with £1.60 trade-in and £1 for cash. Now, if you see Terraria out there and you see it's in the classics box and you think, I don't want a classics edition, well, if you want this game, you're going to have to get it in this box. I believe it is one of only a few games to be released in this style of box only. One being GTA San Andreas is another one. But yes, got myself Terraria. It comes with a manual. Shame about a game attacking it with a sticker, but there we go. Got me copy of Terraria, and that will be going into the collection. One that won't be because I've already got it, is Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise. Again, £4 game, £1.60 trading with a cash value trading of £1. Case has got a bit of damage on there, so I hardly doubt it'll be an upgrade for my one. I say it's got everything in there, but I know there's a card missing because mine has the card, sort of like a trading card size thing. But there we go. Everything is in there to a degree. You know, most collectors want at least a manual, so at least that's in there, even if a game have attacked it. So yeah, that one will be traded on or sold, something like that. Okay, next up. This is why I research every sports game. Even if I think I know, I still research in case it's had a trading change. However, I've never seen this before, so I'm really glad that when I was going through all the pictures listed and all the games listed that I actually did my research on this one. And I say that because it's Rugby Challenge 3 England edition. As I say, you look at it, it may be just a sports title. Now, a lot of people know about the later iterations of sports titles because they can be quite pricey, as proved the FIFA 17 in this same bundle. But when you see this Rugby Challenge 3, you might think 50p game is probably all it's worth. Not at all. This in CEX is a £12 game. They will give you trading credit for 7 and they'll give you cash for a £5. So when I saw this and I hadn't got it in the collection, I had to have it. And this one hasn't been attacked by a game. Nice crisp manual in there. Fantastic. Great condition disc as well. So really pleased to have this as part of a bundle and that I picked it up essentially for quite cheap. We'll get onto all the figures of what I've paid at the end. Next up, a game I don't have. Minecraft. I don't believe Minecraft is meant to come with a manual, but the disc is in good condition. So Minecraft's current trading value always fluctuating in CX, so this is one you have to keep an eye on. But at the moment, they are selling a Minecraft for £22. They're giving you trading credit for 13, and they're giving you cash for £9. But due to the commonness of this game and how much you find it around, I may actually trade this one in for the £13 because I'm quietly confident that I will find it quite cheap somewhere in the future again, just because there's an absolute ton of them out there. And that is basically what I'm going to do with that to help basically fund this sort of bundle that I bought off of eBay. So even though I haven't got it, I may trade this one in just because of the markup on it. Okay, so now the last two games in this, really, once I tell you what I paid at the end, really make worth what I paid for the bundle nearly worth it alone if you're looking at buying the games to add to your collection. The last one is the best one. You don't see it around a lot. Anyway, the first one of the last two is Forza Horizon 2. A hugely popular game. As I say, I'm not sure it's meant to have a manual, but it doesn't come with one. But the disc is in absolutely fantastic condition. I say I don't know if it's meant to have one because a lot of the time when you get that printing on the inlay, it never had a manual. But there might have been some paperwork at some point. I don't know. But anyway, Forza Horizon 2 in CEX is a £25 game. They will give you trading credit of £15 and they will give you a tenner cash for the game. So that is absolutely fantastic. As I say, there's one more game to show you. I'll get onto what I paid for the bundle at the end and a few comparisons with what I've saved and stuff like that. Okay, and the last game, which is the one that caught my eye, and I was going to say, the reason why I got this for cheap as well, I think it's because of the poorly listing. But anyway, the last game that I've got, Truck Racer. Not one you see around a lot, and I was praying it'd come with a manual, and it did. It come with a mint condition manual. It come with a mint condition disc. Well pleased to have this. Now, Truck Racer and CX, like is a £25 game. It's got £15 trade in value, and they'll give you a tenner cash for it as well. So the last two games, CX will sell me for 50 quid and give me 30 quid trade in alone for. Now this bundle, as I say, this was the auction bundle. The other two were buy it now bundles. This was the auction bundle. So what really helped me get this for a good price was the fact the listing, I think, just said Xbox 360 games bundle or something very vague like that. The word bundle was in the title. But where they made a mistake, and I believe this is why I got it for a good deal, is the primary picture was just this, which caught my eye because of the game, but was just this on its own. You then opened up the listing and you scrolled through each game individually, taking a picture of all 12 games individually and no bundle picture. I believe there was a bundle picture in the photo. This would have gone for a lot more. And I know that because I bid for a couple of bundles which in value, in CXL value, were a little bit worse, but went for more than what I paid for it. But anyway, what did I pay for it? Well, this bundle, I won for £49.95 with a postage charge of £3.10, making the total bundle costing me £53.05. Now, CEX will give you cash for all of these games of £45.31. So if I was to take them in and take some money, yes, I would lose £7.74. If I was to take them all in for trade, yes, they would give me 67.61. It would be a small profit trading of £14.56. However, their sale value for all of these games is £121 exactly. That is a saving of £67.95. I have paid under half of what CEX would charge for all of these games. As I say, the two pricey ones at the end I'll be keeping. I'll be trading, and the rugby game. I'll be trading in Minecraft, which is £13, and then a lot of the others, which are £1.60, I'll be trading in as well. So I've got around about 20 something quid's worth of trading coming back, which means that essentially I'll be paid about 30 quid for this bundle, because the FIFA 17 will be going as well, especially as it's 9 quid trade. So yeah, you got 13 quid for Minecraft, 9 quid for FIFA, that's 21, and we've got a couple of £1.60s with VL2 Sturmovik and Apache Air Assault as well. So there you go, we've got over 20 quid of our money back of what we paid. So yeah, we'll have paid around about 30 quid for all of this lot, which is an absolute steal. As I say, as this month's gone on, just to up my eBay game, I've learned how to use it a lot better. Probably maybe not have bought those first 3 games if I'd have learnt what I'd learnt back then, if that makes any sense. But there we go. Absolutely stoked to have this last bundle turn up and win it for that price. I really, really am absolutely really pleased to have this in my collection as well, just in the conditions it's in. And I must admit, I worked out what all the trading value of all the games was before I made my bid, because although he'd pictured all the games, he just pictured them front on like that and hadn't put in the listing manual. So I taking a bit of a massive risk, but I was never going to bid more than £67.61 in the case I opened them up and there were no manuals in any of them, because a worst case scenario, I could take them all in for trade and just get my money back in trade credit CX and then buy more games. But yeah, a little bit of a gamble there, but it's absolutely paid off. So thank you very much for watching. I want, actually, if you play truck racing, let me know what it's like in the comment section below. Let me know what any game is like in the comment section below if you really want to. There's a lot of these that I haven't played. So I'm really looking forward to giving Truck Racer a bash. So ladies and gentlemen, I think that finally just leaves me to say thank you very much indeed for watching. And as always, please do take care.